I started my first real business with $0. And within 18 months, I sold my interest in that business for just under $200,000. Most people think you need a bunch of money, some crazy skills, you need to be an amazing salesman, and you need to really just go and put yourself out there to be able to grow and start a business. But in reality, none of that is true, and I am going to prove that. Over the next 2 months, I'm going to be starting 10 different side hustles and businesses, each of them requiring less than $100 to get started. All low capital, rather low barrier to entry, and they should be relatively easy to find a couple clients for. And I am going to document the entire process. Some of these businesses may become successful and will be worth reinvesting into, and some of these may be destined to fail from day one. So who am I? I was that kid that was always looking for a way to make a quick buck. In elementary school, I went on a camping trip with my dad and some of his coworkers, and I roasted marshmallows and sold those to his coworkers for a quarter. When I was in middle school, I would go around collecting bottles with deposits and return them to the stores to get the money. In high school, I did everything from bagging groceries to pressure washing driveways and windows, whatever I could do to make a couple extra dollars to put into my pocket. And if you're just like me, this channel is going to be the place for you. This passion that I had for entrepreneurship and making money at the end of the day translated into my adulthood. I went to business school, did a bachelor's degree in international business, and then a master's degree in entrepreneurship and small business management. But the reality was I learned a bunch of exam taking strategies and information that I probably will never revisit again in my life. I learned more from actually starting the businesses, from succeeding and from failing, from the rough times to the best of times. All these times led to where I am today. I've probably tried 10 to 20 different business ideas over the last couple of years alone, including Amazon FBA, reselling on Marketplace, home services such as drywall, painting, things like that. The example of the Amazon FBA product, I watched a YouTube video about what Amazon FBA is, how to get started, started doing some research, found a product that I thought, had a lot of potential. You'll see it right here. It's dryer balls that I essentially created a logo for. They had this nice little packaging, and then I ordered the product from AliExpress. But by the time I paid for the product, shipped it to Amazon, paid for the advertising to get the product sold because I was a new seller with 0 reviews. There wasn't much to be made in this business. Through the nature of trying and failing at different business ideas, I finally landed on a high ticket, low time and money investment business idea. I helped scale that business over 18 months, and then I exited for just under $200,000 Canadian. We'll put a conversion rate for the Americans out there. I've also earned over $20,000 on a freelancing platform called Upwork, providing similar services that ultimately led to me starting and co-founding that business that succeeded. I'm also personally really interested in real estate, have purchased a couple houses here in Kingston, Ontario, where I'm based. And that's something that we may seek to explore future as the channel grows and as our businesses start making money, and we can continue to reinvest that into growing even bigger businesses. The reality is I learned way more from starting and failing businesses than I ever did in the classroom. And I want to show people that it is still today, it is June 4th, 2026 at the time of recording this. As of today, it is still possible with less than $100 to start a business, start a side income, turn that into a full-time income, and ultimately have that financial and time freedom so that you can spend your time and money in the ways that you always hoped for. So here are the 10 different businesses that I will be starting in this 2-month series, broken down by different category, but not in a particular order. Number 1, we'll be starting a YouTube channel and other social media platforms. So I'm clearly already starting by having this channel. There's no cost. I'm only using equipment I already had in place. And I have some experience with YouTube channels, but I've never created my own. So there are many ways you can make money with YouTube, through ad revenue being the first and primary. Affiliates, sponsorships. You can have your own products that you create or your own services that you offer. Maybe you already have a business and this is a way to find clients for the business. So there are thousands of ways that you can make money with YouTube and other social platforms. If you're already creating the content, you might as well repurpose it. Number 2 will be online and digital services. I had a digital service business. That's the business that I sold. And I've experience. I've worked as a freelancer on Upwork. Again, see my earnings. It's really low barrier to entry. Anyone can sign up, create a platform, and essentially get started with bidding on different jobs. The next category of businesses will be physical products. So products that you could sell on places like Facebook Marketplace, door to door, sell it to your neighbors, whatever. The first business in this category, which is business number 3, will be woodworking. So I will create different wooden products that can be sold online. Number 4 will be I'll be trying to make some sort of product. So it'll probably be something in the realm of a soap or maybe candles, something low investment, something I can sell locally without many shipping costs, not much overhead, just something that can easily be produced. And then finally, number 5, a little passion project of mine is growing microgreens. So you may have seen a couple videos on Instagram or Facebook of people who grow microgreens in their basement or in their garage or whatever, and then they sell them to grocery stores, to friends, neighbors, whatever. I have a little setup I'll throw up on the screen, running in my basement. That's just been a thing I've been doing for myself, but something I figured I might as well try. It's low cost, easy to do, and could potentially, 1, help you cut costs by reducing your grocery bill, but 2, help you have something that you can sell or trade for other things. There's other ways to make a side hustle profitable. The next category of businesses is service-based businesses. The number 6 business on the list will be headlight restoration. So that's essentially making old, dirty headlights look like new and shiny again. Number 7 is a moving company, where you only rent the U-Haul after you have a booked, confirmed job. So there's minimal overhead. All you need to do is put yourself out there. Business number 8 is buying and reselling. This is one that I also have a bit of experience in. I purchased a commercial toaster at an online auction for under $75. I brought it home, took it apart, cleaned it, make it look almost new, brought it to an appliance repair store to make sure that all electrical was working. And within a couple days, I had it listed and sold on Facebook Marketplace, $550. Less than $75, a couple hours of my time turned into $550. Number 9 will be day trading. So I will take $100, put it into an account, and see, with my audience's recommendation, if I can turn that $100 into something that, if I can turn it to $200 and turn that 2 into 4, see what can happen. And number 10 is renting out assets that I already own. So this could be tools, this could be your vehicle if you wanted to on platforms like Turo, this could be, a spare room that you have, whatever. I have a couple tools that I can put on a marketplace, rent them out to people who are performing different jobs and need these tools and would rather rent them for a day or 2 than buy them. And now that we have an overview of the 10 businesses, I'm going to be talking about the metrics that I'm going to use to analyze and rank these 10 different business ideas. I've come up with 7 different metrics. I may add some more as we progress, with 10 being the best score and 1 being the lowest. The first metric that we came up with is the upfront investment needed. This is huge for people who are looking to start a business. They may not have money, they may not have disposable money to lose when they're starting something. So how much money does it take to get started? Number 2 is the deferred investment. So how much money are you going to end up needing to reinvest into the business? You have your startup costs, but you have your costs that continue as you get more and more clients. So what are those continuation or the deferred investments that you have to make in this business? Number 3 is the profit. How much money have we invested into this business? How much money have we generated? And then how much money is left at the end? Number 4 is our time invested. How much time are we spending on each business? Number 5 is the difficulty. Simply, how difficult is it to run this business? Number 6 is client acquisition. How easy can we find clients and how easy is it to convince clients to use our services? Number 7, and potentially the most important, is scalability. How easy is it to grow this business and to turn it from a side income into a full-time job that is making you good money? Every day, I will be documenting how these businesses are developing over time and how these scores are changing. This is series 1. Starting a business under $100. In future series, we may look at businesses under $1,000 or $10,000 as this channel continues to grow and the audience continues to develop. We may find someone who wants help with their business and we may document that process. There are many different directions this channel could take, but I'm really excited for what's to come. But as of right now, I will actually be starting 3 of these different businesses. So number 1, like I said, I've got the YouTube channel up and running. I'm creating content as we speak. Number 2, the one I'll be doing next, is starting the headlight restoration business. Number 3 is reselling. I've actually already bid and will probably win a couple items today. I will throw them up on the screen if I do end up getting them, as a little teaser of what's to come in day 1 of starting all 3 of these businesses at once. I've got my $300 ready. I'll put $100 in each business and we'll see which one will grow the best. If you're excited about this, guys, please make sure that you like, subscribe, stay tuned. By the time you're watching this, I will have already recorded and uploaded day 1 of this challenge where I will start the first 3 businesses. So make sure you go watch it. The link will be right here. Come on. Click.